PSA's new 100 million cert slabs are tougher to crack. In this short video, I'm risking this $600 Giratina V alt art to show you how to do it safely. Let's jump into it. All right, I'm gonna do my best to capture this on footage, but I have to be very careful with this card. Obviously, this is a very expensive card, and the most important part is me getting this card out safely here. So, okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clip the corner of this guy. So I'll start like down like right about there. There we go, clip it. Clipped it right off. I may clip a little bit more of that top piece off too. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with the smaller screwdriver. We're gonna jam it into here, and we're gonna go this way first. In there, it could be a little bit tough getting it started because we kind of clamped those two together. Now we're gonna shove that in there slowly. There we go. Now that cracked there, that's unfortunate. We don't really want that, but we're gonna just... Hey guys, Editor Blake here. I just want to point out that this was the point in time when I was cracking the slab and I realized that this is one of the new PSA slabs that are harder to crack. But hopefully that will make this video more useful for you. This is how to crack the harder slab. If you have an older slab, it's even easier to crack than this. Just wanted to point that out. Try to get it down a little bit closer to here. Yeah. Fortunately, that cracked where we didn't want it, but we're gonna keep going here. See if we can't get this other piece lifted off. Yeah, see, we're having it. This is probably the new PSA slabs that they've got that probably don't crack off as nicely. Okay, now we're in kind of what I would consider danger zone, because what can happen is if this card closes back shut, it can damage the card itself. So we need to be very careful about that. So I'm actually going to get this other screwdriver, this other bigger one, in place so that it will keep the thing from closing. So as I pull this one out, kind of pull it out, shove the other one in, pull this out, shove the other one in, and this guy's gonna hold us open. Does that make sense? And notice he's a really big, beefy screwdriver. Okay, now we're gonna take this small one and we're gonna go along the side here. Very hard to film this, by the way. Much easier to do this without filming it. I'm gonna slide this along here and I'm gonna use my fingers to prevent it from going in too far. These are gonna be like stoppers, okay? There we go. Now we're just gonna go a little bit of a distance and twist. A little bit of a distance and twist. Notice I'm taking the screwdriver and I'm twisting it this direction to crack the case. Also, I'm putting my fingers in here. As this starts to lift up, I'm gonna get my thumb underneath it and it's gonna kind of help hold the case open, okay? That will keep, if this screwdriver slides out, this guy's gonna keep it from completely shutting. We still would prefer this screwdriver not to slide out though. That's the ideal. I do think it's better if you can do this from above. I'm actually standing right now at a standing desk, and I've got my standing desk at like a halfway setting so that I can look down on the card, see what's going on. There we go. We're just going nice and slow. The more expensive the card, slower you want to go. Notice that when I pull this forward, I'm grabbing it with these fingers to prevent from just shoving the screwdriver in too far. Oh, that is not what we wanted to have happen, but thankfully, because this screwdriver is there, it prevented it from closing on the card, which is really critical. I did hear that PSA had done a slab that they had said is harder to crack. I do think that's probably what this is. This is a brand new cert. It's one that I graded recently. There we go, we got the next crack. It does seem like it's shattering a little bit more easily up at the top there than what I'm used to. So it might have been part of their trying to prevent people from cracking them. I don't know what their motivation on that is exactly. There we go. Feels like we were hitting like a stopgap or something there. So right here, guys, I went ahead and adjusted the large screwdriver down a little bit just to get a little bit more leverage on that right side and prop it open a little bit better. I'm gonna get my thumb under here too. You probably can't see that very well while I twist this. So I'm starting to get to the point where I want to hold this whole side up. Go a little farther down. There we go. Okay, I now have this entire side lifted off. So now it's time to lift this up. I got my thumb squeezed under there. It's the fleshy part. And they used to be. Now this is the part you do not want to slip. Okay, we got it off. Okay, get the screwdrivers out of the way. Now, very, very carefully. There's probably gonna be a little debris there, so don't have the card moving around a bunch. I'm gonna put my finger on here. I'm gonna very carefully flip it over and drop it onto my hand. Okay, boom. Might just lightly blow, don't blow spit if there's any debris. Fortunately, these textured cards too kind of naturally protect themselves. And there you have it, guys. Nice and clean. Came out nice and protected. So there you go. If this video was helpful for you, I'd really appreciate if you'd hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps my small channel out. We'll see you later.